A mutex is short for mutual exclusion. It's a construct used in concurrent programming to prevent multiple threads from accessing a shared resource. Think of it like a shared key to a restroom in a coffee shop. Only one person can have the key at a time to access the restroom. Let's say you have two threads that want to increment a shared global variable. As long as each thread can complete its full read, modify, write cycle before the other thread interrupts it, nothing bad happens. Now, let's say that thread A reads the value from memory. Before it can do anything else, thread B interrupts it and reads the same value from memory, increments it, and writes it back to the global variable. Now, thread A picks up where it left off. It increments the value it had originally copied, which was 2, increments it, and then tries to write it back to memory. This is a problem because thread B already modified that variable, and thread A was unaware of that change. So thread A tries to write the same value. Uh-oh. This is known as a race condition, which happens when two or more threads attempt to access shared data at the same time, and you can't necessarily control or predict the order in which each thread executes. We can use a mutex to help solve this problem. A mutex is usually a simple Boolean value that locks or unlocks access to a shared resource. Changing the value of a mutex must be done in a single instruction without interruption, known as an atomic operation. With the mutex, thread A takes the mutex in order to read the shared value from memory. When thread B tries to interrupt thread A this time, it must first check for the availability of the mutex. It finds that the mutex is unavailable, so thread B yields operation. Thread A finishes its increment and write cycle, gives back the mutex, and yields. Thread B sees that the mutex is now available, takes the mutex, and proceeds to read, increment, and write the shared value. Once done, it gives back the mutex, which allows other threads to work with the shared data again. To learn more about mutexes, check out my Introduction to RTOS series, where we dive into concurrent programming and get our hands dirty with FreeRTOS.